The opening round series between the Washington Wizards and Atlanta Hawks has been a very close and competitive series. Many people anticipated that the Wizards possibly could just run right through Atlanta Hawks, but or at least maybe something like a 4 games to 1 series. But no, this is going to be a very close and competitive series. Washington doesn't play on the road outside of maybe John Wall. Washington collectively doesn't play with the same intensity and focus on the road as they do at home. Um, when they're at home, they're a different club. And fortunately for Washington, in pivotal Game 5, they were at home. And they, of course, came away with the victory at home by a count of 103-99. And they now lead that series 3 games to 2. Of course, Game 6 being played in Atlanta. The thing about this series, though, is that no road team has won a game at their opponent's house. And for Atlanta to win this series, they're going to have to do that. If Washington wants to wrap this series up for Game 6, they're going to have to do that. Like I said, it's been a very entertaining series if you're a basketball fan. Paul Millsap, despite the fact that Washington's plan was to try to limit his touches, to try to have other people beat them other than Paul Millsap, he still managed to score 21 points to go along with 11 rebounds and 2 assists. He's having a great series. And Paul Millsap is one of those guys. I remember all the way back when he played with the Utah Jazz, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, I think it was a playoff game where he dropped like 40. I swear it was a playoff game. Maybe it was a regular season game. I thought it was a playoff game where he dropped like 46 points or something like that. So even when this guy was younger, I always knew that he could play. So that's the case. Dwight Howard in Game 4, he had a big game, something like 16 points and 15 rebounds. Did not get as many touches this time. 5 points to go along with 10 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 15 points. Dennis Schroeder had a good game, very good game. 29 points, go on for 11 assists. But the Wizards, they had a little bit more balance this time. Bradley Beal led the team, not left the team. He's not leaving anywhere with a $139 million contract. He led the team with 27 points, along with 5 rebounds. John Wall was solid yet again. He's been superb this series. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and a series high 14 assists. Otto Porter had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. I believe that's the most points he scored in this series, if I'm not mistaken. But they got contributions from other players as well. Bojan Bogdanovic had 14 points. And the Wizards find themselves with a 3-2 lead. If I were a betting man, I think I said maybe Wizards in 6 or 7 before, and I'm still going with that. I think that I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know if it can be snapped as far as road teams not winning on the road. I think Atlanta's still going to win Game 6. That's just the way that this series is going so far. And Game 7 will be won, I believe, by the Wizards at home, and they'll finally advance, and they will go on to the next round. But tell me what you guys think about this series so far.